annual tradition that has wound its way through the streets of New York City since 1924. The celebration boasts elaborate floats, massive marching bands, and giant inflatable balloons. The parade has become a tradition for many families. In fact, almost 4 million spectators line the route. Another 50 million watch the 3-hour spectacle on TV, with viewers on both sides of the border.
I can remember watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on television every year and wishing that someday Sparklettes or baton twirlers in general could be a part of this.
That day has come for some members of the Sparklettes. For the first time in the history of the parade, Macy's assembled a group of 150 all-star baton twirlers from Canada and the U.S. to be part of the parade.
Well, the girls applied on their own individually to the All-Stars back in the June timeframe, and they were selected based on their individual profiles and accomplishments that they've had over the time they've been with the Majorette Corps.
The girls have been rehearsing for the parade for the last few months. They flew to New York last weekend and have been working on their routines with the rest of the All-Stars 4 hours a day since Sunday.
I feel fabulous just going to New York City and representing Halifax in Canada, in New York City, and twirling with all the U.S. baton twirlers.
While rehearsals have been a big part of the New York trip, the girls have made time for a few non-twirling activities.
So they'll be attending a Broadway show, Rockettes. We have a medieval times dinner, and as well we're going to be going to a nice dinner hosted for us by Macy's Thanksgiving night.
Being part of the parade is a dream come true for these young ladies who are certainly dedicated to their craft.
I think it's fun because I do it every day, whether we practice or not. It's just a sport I love.
Hey, at least we got a nice warm day, huh?
Making history in the city that never sleeps. Appropriate for 6 Maritimers who probably won't get much sleep tonight after an American Thanksgiving full of memories. Wow.
Isn't that exciting for them?
Santa came down from the North Pole just for that parade. Well, Amy Lewis, Angelina McMullen, Alyssa Lorraine, and Ashley Higdon, they're living in Halifax. Gwen Watt and Annie Thibodeau are going to school in Newfoundland, although they had been living in Halifax, but all are in New York, just about to sit down to their Thanksgiving turkey.
Isn't that fantastic?
So exciting. And by the way, Canadian Idol runner-up J.D. Bixby, who we talked about here on our show, performing at an all-ages show in Halifax last night.
On a street at a busy corner.
What a voice. Fantastic. Bixby's on tour performing hits from his debut album, Cowboys and Cadillacs. It was released in July, has sold more units than any other Canadian country album.
Wow.
Wow. His hit, Old Fashioned Girl, reached number 12 on the Canadian country radio charts. Bixby competed in Canadian Idol in season 5.
And I know I said this last time, but every time he starts to sing, I think he sings like he's 40.
Yeah, he looks so young, but he has such a mature voice.
He does.
So nice to see him doing so well.
It is. Well, coming